My name's Pete Danks. I'm the Chief Marketing Officer at Clicksco, which is a horizontal role across the group. We are a performance publisher, so we operate in multiple verticals, but predominantly sort of retail, travel, finance, and our job is to find the right customers and bring them to our owned operated sites, and then offer those customers to our advertising partners. Testing is important to our industry because we operate on very slim margins. So we generally have to acquire our customers through paid means, and that makes margins very tight. So if we aren't continually optimizing ways to extract the most value from those customers, then we will find ourselves commercially challenged. So the goals and KPIs we look to optimize for are all about extracting average revenue per user. And we have multiple ways of tracking that, but often we back that off to something called effective CPM or eCPM. We made the decision to try Sentient Ascend to eliminate the problems of having to hire several folk to do the scale of testing that we needed to get across our sites. So we identified the need to increase the number of tests that we were going to run at any one time and decided to go the machine route rather than the human route. So in terms of the number of elements and variations, that depends on the size of the sites that we run. But on our larger sites, we can comfortably test 9 elements and 400,000 variations within a month. In terms of the results that we found, of course they always vary, but comfortably seeing uplift 1.75% better than we would get from human testing, which, when you talk about the margins that we've already discussed, makes a big impact on our business. So the automation helps scale the organisation in a number of ways. We have geographical, time and language barriers. We operate across 9 offices in around 20 different languages. So often if we're doing a test in just one of those parameters, we have to wait for the results before we maybe or maybe not implement that elsewhere. With Ascend, we were able to get the data quick enough to then roll that up to a sort of global level very, very quickly. And that has true impact on what we have to do. The areas that surprise us about using Sentient Ascend, probably actually simplicity. So when you're taking on a new piece of technology, there are obviously concerns around how quickly we can get value from that. And we were pleasantly surprised that we got value very quickly. And the folk that are hands-on and use the platform all day are real experts as a result of being able to learn so quickly. Sentient Ascend stacks up really well against more traditional tools for us. And in fact, we tend to test in 2 ways, either sort of free tools which are readily available, but they're quite tricky to operate at scale, or good old-fashioned human power. And we found Ascend to beat both of those. So our next steps on CRO testing are more of the same, because we're having great results with what we're doing right now, rolling out more elements and more variations as often as we can, and then also making sure that we go back and retest and refine, because geography, seasonality, these things can change, and you need to make sure you're constantly testing and retesting again and again. We're able to do far more with one platform than several people would be able to do, and not only test better but test quicker, which means we can then put those results into sort of a live or production environment and have better bottom line as a result.